Hi, Ukulele Mike here with Greensleeves. Now this is a different Greensleeves in a sense than what I did several years back. That arrangement was a finger-picking arrangement. Instrumental finger-picking arpeggio arrangement. This is a chord melody arrangement. It's a different kind of arranging. It doesn't involve any fingering at all. It only involves the right thumb all the way through. That's all you have to be worried about, is playing the thumb. Now, the left hand, essentially you're playing pretty standard chord shapes, like an A minor, you got an F in here, you got an E7th, and so forth. And there's that one part where I go up to the 4th fret. That's actually an E chord. And I go. Now, it just so happens that in this song where you go, that's just one finger on the 1st string. Up wait, is it 12th fret up here? There's your E minor chord, A minor, F, E7th. But you notice what happens with that E7th. Little pinky comes over here on the 4th fret of the 2nd string, then plays the 2nd string open. So you get the basic chord shape with the left hand, and then you do minor variations with the left hand, like the little finger going up to the 4th fret or whatever, to get the melody notes. Okay? Now, in all forms of instrumental playing, it takes time, it takes patience, mostly with yourself. That you're gonna want to get in there and learn this piece right now. You do it in little incremental bits. And I suggest, first of all, tablature is a form of notation, just like reading treble clef. It's still a form of notation, and so it does take some time to get used to reading that form of notation. But trust me, reading tablature is a real asset to playing stringed instruments like the ukulele, the banjo, the mandolin, the guitar, etc. And it goes way back to the Middle Ages. The lute, there was tablature for lute back in the 1400s. So, using tablature in this fashion, what I suggest you do is that you very slowly go measure by measure, learn one measure, memorize it. Play it over and over and over again. Learn a 2nd measure, memorize it. Then put the 2 together. Now you've got 2 measures. Now you say, okay, well there's 32 measures in the song. Well, that could be 16 days, a couple of weeks, you'll have the whole song learned, right? But if you're really practicing, you might put 4 measures in a day. You might learn 4. Next day you learn 4, there's 8 measures. And in 4 days you've learned the song. So it takes time and patience with yourself, but don't try to just read straight through. That you won't get it that way. You got to do it measure by measure, memorize it, and then play it back. Now, in time, you will become a sight reader. That takes a while, but you will get to the point where you just look at the tablature and your fingers will know pretty much where to go just by looking at it. That's called sight reading. And it's a technique that all musicians eventually learn when they read any kind of notation, any kind of musical notation. So let's see. Oh, the other thing too is that I like to extend the sound of the chord out by doing a roll, a harp-like roll, and that works really well, of course, with Greensleeves, because you can imagine it being played on a harp, can't you? It has that kind of lyrical, rolling harp-like sound. And try to play up towards the neck rather than way down here by the bridge, where it's brighter. Up here, you get the mellower sound. So there you have Greensleeves from my new Chord Melody eBook. And remember, it's not a hard copy. It comes in a PDF format. I know a lot of people, what they do is they download it and put it on their iPads or tablets and work directly from those. So there you have it. And at the end of this video, you'll see how you can get the book that Greensleeves is in. And I'm going to be doing eventually all 25 new arrangements either on YouTube or on Vimeo. So stay tuned. And as always, happy strumming. Hi, Ukulele Mike here. Over this past couple of years, I've released four collections in ebook form, PDF form, of chord melody arrangements. Now, I've discovered, and as thousands of others have discovered, that chord melody playing is by far the easiest way to get into solo performance ukulele playing. No finger picking is involved. You simply get the chord under the left hand that's notated by the tablature and strum with the thumb. That's what it's all about. Strum with the thumb. Now, the first collection that I released has got 52, massive, 52 songs in it. Really huge. And by the way, the first three of these collections in this past season, I've reduced to $20 each. So even though it says $29.95, it's been marked down to $20 each. The second one, which I released, has got 37 songs, still a large collection, $20. That's eBook 2. The third one, which has been marked down to $20 from $24.95, has, what is it? I think it's 40 songs in here. And then the most current one, which is eBook 4, and this is still priced at $25.95. And there are 40 songs in there. These are large collections. Now, these are not progressive, like the first book is easy and the fourth one is more difficult. There's a wide, diverse variety of both ease and style of songs in each and every one of them. So it doesn't matter which one you get. And you can go to my blog site, allthingsukulele.com, and on there you'll find plenty of postings that actually show the table of contents of all these books. And I've got lots of videos of performances and tutorials on pieces from all four of these books, and more are coming to YouTube land and Vimeo land. And so keep tuned to that. And also friend me on Facebook, Ukulele Mike Break Lynch, Ukulele Mike Break Lynch, and you will get postings and notices of all new videos and tutorials coming up. So those are the four current chord melody books. Now, the fifth book, which is not chord melody, is called Ukulele Solo Instrumentals Enhanced Edition 2013, and that one is actually finger picking, and that's also been reduced to $20. So good reductions in prices. Now, the other thing too is that you can purchase the first three. I got them here. Yeah, the first three of these chord melody books for a trilogy price of $50, or you can purchase all four of them for $70. That's 160 songs. And some people like to go that way. They just want to be immersed in solo performance playing. Now, how you do this is you go to my website, ukulelemikeLynch.com, click on the PayPal button, and enter the payment that you want to pay, and then a little option will come up and lets you put in more info, like, Hi Mike, I would like to purchase all four of them, or I'd like to purchase number 1, or I'd like to purchase number 3. So that'll tell me what you want, okay? And then I will personally email the collection or collections to you within the day. It's as simple as that. So if you have any more questions at all about any of these resources or any ukulele questions, you can always email me. And the email address is the Ukulele Man, that's UKULELE, the Ukulele Man 2012 at hotmail.com. So there you have it, and as always, happy strumming.